My name is Genevieve. I'm with Corridor Rescue. We are a very small boots on the ground organization. We focus on pulling dogs directly from the streets of Houston, and it's actually named after a 14 square mile area that we've deemed the corridor of cruelty. Because we pull directly from the streets, we mostly focus on those at high risk. So we do pull a lot of puppies. We pull a lot of nursing moms, dogs that are hit by cars. We receive dogs with gunshot wounds, dogs that need to go through chemotherapy. Bingo was walking along the street. He's in the area of the corridor. We don't know how long he had been out there. He could have been born on the streets. We wish we knew his backstory, but we just have no idea where he came from. Bingo is just walking towards us with this little newspaper in his mouth. He just looks like so content and happy. Picturing him is so cute, and you just don't even realize like everything around him that's going on. There's a lot of adult dogs in that area. He was the only puppy, and he just had so much confidence about himself. He was a little fearful. We did have to set up a trap, and he went in there, but within a few hours he was coming out and seeking affection. When we gave him his first toy, it was just the cutest thing. He was throwing it around, throwing it on his bed. He seemed very alert and active, but he actually was severely dehydrated. So we did give him fluids. He was filled with intestinal parasites. So we dewormed him. And then when he came back positive for the parvovirose, we began supportive care for that. He didn't struggle medically at all. So we're so glad that we were able to see him that day, because he would have likely declined. Once he had his 2 negative skin scrapes for the mange and his 2 negative parvo tests, he was fully vaccinated, and then he started to get introduced to the other puppies. So putting him in play groups was really sweet to see. And there was actually a litter that we rescued that were all tan like him. He just kind of joined in and looked like one of them and fit right in. Finding the family that was a good match for him took some time. He was with us for about 3 months. So a lot of it was getting through him medically. He was actually adopted in Minnesota. His adopter took him in. She sends updates, she sends photos. She actually was going through a divorce. She was going through some trying times herself, and she saw him, and she actually renamed him Chance because it was a second chance for both of them. Getting them adopted is extremely challenging just because there's so many in need. We have so many puppies that we find either through litters or they are just a single puppy like Bingo, and they wait weeks to months to find a home. So you never want to see a puppy grow up in a shelter environment. They deserve to be in a home. They deserve to have the life that they should have had originally. I hope that his story inspires people to look at the other single puppies that are still searching for homes.